Well, I promised you guys that I would bring you the niche version of the best perfumes for winter that will put you in that holiday spirit. The type of perfumes that complement that white winter crisp weather the most. Okay, I already did the designer version of this video. If you missed it, check it out. I will link it down in the description box. But here I am with the niche perfumes that I have in my collection that never fail to put me in that white winter Christmas holiday festive mood. Okay, so if you want to find out what they are, just stick with me. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous video. In this video, I'm going to share with you those niche perfumes that put me in that festive white winter Christmas type of mood that complement that winter weather that is nice and crisp and cold. You know, the atmosphere is kind of bright and white most of the time. So that type of mood, that type of fragrances that really complement the winter weather. Okay, so let me get started. In my designer version of this, I talked about how I've noticed certain type of fragrances. You know, there are certain categories of fragrances that really work well in winter. So I'm going to talk about one of those categories that I talked about in that video. So I'm going to start with my favorite cherry fragrance. Okay, so cherry fragrances, they are one of the type of fragrances that work perfect with the winter, white winter kind of weather, really complement that mood, that festive kind of vibes in the atmosphere. So one of them that I really love, like a sexy one that I really like to wear when I want to feel really sexy, smell very sexy, is this one. This is for your edgy girl. You know, this is like, you know, that type of, I wouldn't say punk rock chick. It's not like just for punk rock chicks, you know. It's for any type of edgy girl. This fragrance smells so darn amazing. This is a cherry fragrance that's not your typical run-of-the-mill cherry fragrance. This is not your everyday cherry fragrance. This is your sexy leather cherry fragrance. The two main notes in this fragrance are cherry and leather. There are, of course, other notes in this fragrance, but oh my gosh, that leather really gives this fragrance an edge and that sexiness. This complements that crisp winter weather so well. Okay, so let me spray it a little bit. I don't really have to spray, but I'll spray a little bit. Oh my gosh, this perfume smells so amazing, you guys. It's like, oh, it's so sexy. You can smell the cherry, but you can smell that leather. You know, the leather gives the fragrance, like I said, that sexiness, but also it gives it this luxurious feel. Okay, it makes you smell expensive and sexy. Okay, and it's very edgy. I mean, what more can I say about it other than it complements that festive Christmas mood so well, except it'll be like the sexy version of it. Okay, like, you'll be like the sexy girl at the Christmas party. Here is another gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cherry fragrance, niche fragrance. This is Bodacious by Bodacia the Victorious. This one is a boozy cherry fragrance with a little bit of that almond nuance. It has like jasmine sambac and it has tonka bean. So it's it's very kind of boozy, gourmand, and it's very festive. It really smells like Christmas. Honestly, you guys, like this is the kind of fragrance you want to wear to Christmas dinner. If you're going to see any kind of show during Christmas season, Christmassy outings. and Christmas dinner, family gatherings. Like, it really captures the kind of desserts you get at the Christmas dinners, boozy liquor filled cakes, you know, with maybe cherries, you know what I mean? And then it has like that sort of Christmassy vibe, like that. It smells like a sexy cherry fragrance that you should be wearing at a Christmas party. Like, simply put, okay? It smells simply heavenly, and that jasmine sambac adds that beautiful floral touch to this fragrance. I think it's absolutely perfect for winter. Again, really, like both of these fragrances that I just talked about, you know, especially, did I even tell you what this is? I'm sorry, this was Room 1015 Cherry Punk. I didn't even mention the name. But anyway, Cherry Punk, very, very edgy, not your average type of cherry fragrance. It's for the edgy girl. That's Room 1015 Cherry Punk. Anyway, this one, you know what it is, I already told you. So both of these fragrances perform so well, and it really like can withstand that cold weather. It cuts through the cold weather and still projects. So there you go, you know, another beautiful cherry fragrance. And I'm sorry to give you this many cherry fragrances, but they're just perfect for winter weather. And here's another one, and I know when I first got this, I think it was like late spring when I got this, and it was perfect for springtime. This one, I don't want to use the word beast mode. I really hate that term because it implies like kind of offensive. This is not, none of these are. This is like that it's a very strong fragrance. By strong, I mean it lasts forever and it projects so well. A huge compliment getter, by the way, so are those two. Big compliment getter. This, when I got this in the springtime, I actually thought that it was perfect for springtime because it's like that kind of it has almost like a light cherry nuance to it. It's not your black cherry type of fragrance. When I say lighter cherry, I just mean just the cherry part. I don't mean the fragrance is light. And actually what this really smells is like what its name suggests. Maraschino cherries. You know, the cherries you get in your drinks, the very syrupy, sweet, light kind of cherry that you get in your drink. That's what this smells like exactly. You guys, this has, oh my gosh, I'm not even going to spray this because you guys, you can smell it right out of the atomizer. So can you those two. I mean, I didn't really have to spray them. This is super strong. I mean, you do not have to spray this. This smells exactly like maraschino cherries mixed with floral notes and like a beautiful dose of musk. This has like a long laundry list of fragrance notes, which I do not need to bore you with. Like there's like even, you know, notes like heliotrope, you know, that type of notes. There's RS, so there's a bit of powderiness. Like some fruity notes like, you know, peach and apple, you know, other fruity notes other than the cherry note, obviously. You know, obviously jasmine, rose, that type of notes as well. For floral, some beautiful florals in here. Absolutely gorgeous fragrance. This is so like strong and projecting. This actually will cut right through the winter weather. It's actually perfect for winter as well. Like I said, when I first got this, I thought it was I thought it was perfect for spring weather because it's still a little cold. Because the cherry note in here is lighter, I figured like spring would be a great time, which it is still a great time to wear this. But I realize now this is great for the holiday season as well because maraschino cherries, you know, you get them in drinks and you put them in desserts. Like what else can be perfect to put you in that holiday spirit? Okay, this is perfect for like any Christmas occasion, any holiday occasion to wear during the holiday season. You can wear it from now through spring until the weather gets warm. Okay, so yeah, maraschino. Did I even tell you what this is? Maraschino by Sospiro. Very beautiful. I mean, don't you adore this beautiful velvety bottle? I love this bottle. It's so pretty. It's like this light red. So pretty. Okay, the last cherry fragrance is this. This is Juliet Has a Gun Juliet. This one is that dark cherry fragrance that, you know, smell very feminine and sexy. This has jasmine, sambac for floral notes, and tonka bean. It's like that dark, deep cherry fragrance. It is very festive, very much like Christmas, smells like Christmas. Has a bit of a slight, maybe a slight booziness, but not boozy like Bodesia. This one is more very dark cherry, all the way cherry type of fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. So the next category that really, like I talked about in my designer version of this video, one of the categories that really complement winter weather, put you in the holiday spirit, the festive mood, is cherry fragrances. But then also there's this other category that I also talked about in that video, like blue purple floral, strong blue purple floral powdery fragrances that have that lipstick vibes. You know, they smell like kind of lipsticky, kind of powdery. Some of them smell like violet candy, which is what I have in my hand right here. This is a gorgeous fragrance. This is by Soradora. This is Mallow. Oh, I can smell it right from the aroma, so I'm not gonna spray it. Mallow is this beautiful, beautiful violet candy like fragrance that smells like a fairy. That's what it reminds me of. It's a very sweet, beautiful fragrance. You guys, it just reminds me of a fairy queen dancing in a meadow. Actually, it'll be like a snow queen even could be, okay? So it has this sort of like, this vibe that really complement that cold, crisp weather air. This one is quite sweet. It smells like a candied flower exploding in violet powder, okay? So it actually, you know, violet candies, it smells kind of like violet candies too, because there's violet in here for sure. It has literally like sugar because it's sweet, and it has almond a little bit, some raspberry, pink pepper with that kind of sparkling vibes in the opening. Oh, you guys, it smells absolutely stunning. It doesn't have particularly like lipstick vibes, but it's very definitely powdery like that with that violet. But it has more of a sweet makeup powder scent, okay? Absolutely gorgeous and really complement that crisp cold air, the atmosphere, the festive vibes. Kind of reminds me of like a ballerina nutcracker, you know, that kind of very feminine, you know, snow queen, ballerina, fairy dancing in the meadow type of fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. Then I have another gorgeous lipsticky vibe, powdery feminine fragrance that's perfect for this time of the year. Again, reminds me of a burlesque dancer putting on red lipstick in front of a mirror. That lipsticky vibe is a little bit there, but this is more than just lipsticky vibes. It's got violet in it. It has more of that sweet candy violet type of scent, but it's not exactly like Mallow. They have similar notes, but they smell very different. This one has a little bit of like citrus, you know, I think a little citrusy opening, but it has violet and rose and heliotrope and jasmine for floral notes, you guys. That heliotrope and violet, really what defines, those are the defining floral notes in here, and the rose really adds a romantic, sexy kind of layer to this. And then it also has like some really strange notes like rice powder, tonka bean. It has vanilla, loads of musk and sensual sandalwood. This is for that very sensual woman, very sexy burlesque dancer, Dita Von Teese kind of person, you know, like, but only, you know, very sophisticated, you know, not just the burlesque dancer, but sophisticated burlesque dancer. Absolutely gorgeous, and it really complements that holiday vibes. Again, it's like perfect fragrance to wear if you're going to the Nutcracker or if you're going to a winter festival or something like that, and it smells absolutely stunning. It smells like lipstick, kind of sweet violet candy, but also a little bit like powdery lipstick vibes too, like a little bit like makeup vibe. Absolutely gorgeous. And the next type of fragrance that I don't think I talked about in my designer version of this, designer perfume version of this, but in this version I'm going to talk to you about the really strong white floral fragrances that really cut through that winter crisp cold air, and they project and they really complement that cold air. I think last year and the year before I talked about Bond Number 9 Chinatown, which is another example of a very, that one is a little spicy also. It's like a very, you know, strong white floral that really complement winter weather, and you can only wear it in the winter. Then I have two more right here like that. You guys know this. This one is Tuberose Astral by Maison Crivelli. You guys know how much I love this fragrance. This is one of those, this is that very sort of musky, strong, a little bit spicy, but like musky, very projecting, strong white floral scent. Obviously, the word name Tuberose Astral gives it away. It has loads of tuberose. But it's not your little bubblegummy tuberose. This is like your sexy lady, strong soup tuberose. No, it's not bubblegummy. This one is that very sort of slightly spicy, leathery, sexy, strong tuberose. It has loads of musk and a little sweetness from vanilla. Oh, you guys, this thing will cut through a blizzard. This will cut through cold winter air, okay? This complements the winter, white winter kind of atmosphere. It's like the kind of fragrance a snow queen will wear, okay? And she'll smell sexy too. And this is the kind of fragrance, I think I started to say it earlier, I didn't finish my sentence. This is the kind of fragrance that you need to let mature. I know niche fragrances usually come already macerated and somewhat matured, but this is one of those fragrances that only gets better with time. And when you first smell it, you may not quite love it the same way you would really die hard love later. You had to let it macerate for at least like 3 to 6 months, I'm telling you, and it becomes absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, this is one of the sexiest fragrances I have. It is super sexy. And then the other strong white floral fragrance that I wanted to talk to you about is this one right here. This is Valaya by Perfumes. This is that, again, kind of spicy, strong white floral fragrance. You know, this one is like that. I don't want to spray it because it's really strong. It opens with a little sharpness from like some citrusy notes. I think it has a white peach note in here as well, but really this has that gorgeous floral heart that has orange flower and the nympheal floral note, which is what gives this fragrance a very special scent. It has a little hint of earthiness from vetiver. This has that spiciness, like a little peppery kick. Don't be taken aback when I say peppery. It doesn't smell like pepper, okay? It has a bit of slight spiciness from the akigala wood. It's this woody note, kind of like, not like oud, but kind of like strong like oud, but not overpowering. Oh my God, it's very much a blast of musk, especially like as it, you know, when you first spray it, and then even though it's in the base notes, you can smell the musk from the very beginning, very opening. It is a very strong, super feminine, sexy white floral fragrance. It has, I think, a bunch of white florals. I can't remember all of them. And then you have some like, you know, fragrances that have, I told you in my designer version of this video, the coniferous fragrances, like fragrances with coniferous notes. Like evergreen notes, like pine or fir, or, you know, notes like that. Okay, you guys, I don't know what happened. My camera stopped recording from that point. The end of the video didn't get recorded. It happens sometimes. So I'm gonna do it this way. As I was saying, this is Bouquet d'Al by Serjoff. I have my Serjoffs and Sospiros up there. This fragrance is that special type of warm, spicy vanilla that is kind of woody. This type of fragrance is perfect for the holiday season too. This one was my scent of the day and night last Christmas, okay? This has vanilla, obviously some warm spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, slight warmth from those spices. This has this special woody note, papyrus, which gives it this very unique woody scent, almost like slightly, I wouldn't say coniferous. Coniferous is, you know, evergreen notes like fir, pine, that type of notes. That was one of the categories I talked about in my last designer version of this video. That's one of the type of fragrances that always put me in the Christmas kind of holiday mood. This kind of has that, but not in a very strong way. It's more of a woody way. Papyrus is kind of like similar. Something about this fragrance really puts me in that festive mood. This is a perfect fragrance for Christmas, to wear around Christmas, Christmas Day. Here's another amazing festive vanilla, if you will. This is Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Gentle Fluidity Gold. This one is another beautiful vanilla fragrance. I believe this one has like some kind of coniferous note. Can't remember, is it juniper berries? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so it gives that, it captures that winter, crisp, cold, white winter kind of mood, and it's perfect for Christmas time because it's a vanilla that is, I wouldn't call it warms per se because of that, you know, juniper berry and stuff. I feel like this is kind of a, I wouldn't say cold, but it's like one of those wintry type of vanillas. This is mainly vanilla, but it's such a gorgeous vanilla. Really is perfect for like Christmas time, holiday season. Really captures that festive mood. A great vanilla, which is another amazing category for this time of the year. So you guys, that is it. Those are my festive, niche, wintry fragrances that really put me in that Christmas spirit, the festive mood, the holiday atmosphere. They just never fail me, so I just absolutely love them. What are you guys wearing this Christmas? Let me know your scent of the day, what's going to be your scent of the day. Have you not decided yet? What are you wearing right now that you feel like really captures that winter atmosphere, the holiday spirit, the festive mood? What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell because I don't have a set schedule right now. It's all over the place. If you don't click the notification bell, you will not be notified when I upload and you will miss some videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and other social media. Hop on over to my beauty and makeup channel, Cleo Luxe Life, if you want to look as good as you want to smell. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.